Hey, how's everybody doing? Just a quick update of what's been going on with me and a lot of the players that I've been training. Summer's officially started the off season for the basketball season. This is really when you look to change your shot, add things to your game, work on your defense, work on especially your conditioning, so you can play a whole game, maybe two games consecutively. But here in this clip, I'm actually working out, or I'm training my little cousin to shoot with rhythm and to shoot using the forest system that the Pro Shot coach here on YouTube advocates. Forest being an acronym. F is finger, O is offhand, R is rhythm, E is eyes, S is sweep and sway, and T is to turn. And those put together get you a shot that he's shooting here. As you can see, his feet are turned. Start from the bottom up. His feet are turned. He's catching. He's dipping. His shoulders kind of sway back, and that gives him that sweep and sway motion. It allows him to lift his elbow as he shoots. We worked prior to this a little bit on a shot indoors, but I just wanted to shoot this outdoors. It was a nice day, so I thought the footage would come out nice. So he's really just focused on falling through straight to the basket. And I make it so that my shooters, their number one job is to just shoot the ball straight. I'm fine with them missing short or long. But it's really when you start miss left or right, that's when you really start to have problems. If you can just narrow it down to missing short and long, you're in a good spot as a shooter. So it's important to lay the foundation of proper shooting mechanics as kids grow up. I'm a big believer in using a smaller ball at a younger age, especially if you're shooting at a 10-foot hoop, because I know overseas in Europe, it's pretty well known that grade schoolers they shoot on 6-foot hoop, middle schoolers they shoot on 8-foot hoop, and then high schoolers on up they shoot on a 10-foot hoop. Here we don't have that luxury. I know some rec leagues, some what you calls it, the some kid rec leagues they lower it to 8.5, 8, 7.5. But to me, I think it's good just to lay the foundation using a women's ball, a 28.5 ball, uh, and just to shoot on a regular 10 foot rim. But of course, you would want to start closer, just so that their overall motion and rhythm becomes one with their shooting form. It's really just about repetition and staying disciplined. And my job is to keep them shooting the right way, to keep them shooting the same way from the same spot. Uh, for me, my job is to catch the variations between each rep and to try to correct it and to analyze how they're missing and why they're missing and hopefully turn those misses into makes. It's never too early to lay a good foundation down for any of the kids you coach or your sons and daughters for them to play the game of basketball the right way. And obviously, this is just one small part of basketball, which is shooting. But it's awfully hard to play basketball if you can't shoot the ball, and it's hard to get playing time if you can't shoot the ball. And for most coaches, if you can score and you can make something happen, they're going to keep you on the floor. That's just the reality of it. Now, he in this clip is a fourth grader going on to the fifth grade, but I think he's at a really good spot, and I've really taken the time to try to lay down what he feels is right for him. And as I start to put new things in, I find it important that I ask him, do you feel comfortable with that? How do you feel about falling through this way? How do you feel about your feet coming forward? Do you feel off balance? How about when you catch a ball? Is that dip too much of a dip? Because I really stress on just being yourself, especially when you play the game of basketball. And that really allows you to play with a free and open mind and not have to worry about anything else when you're out there on the court. You know, it's hard enough you're competing against another team who's trying to get to the same goal as you are. So if you're having a competition within yourself, within your head about, am I doing this the right way? Am I playing the right way? Am I playing the right way for my teammates? If you could just narrow it down to being yourself, and you know that your teammates have your back and you know you have their back, then I feel like as a player, you're allowed more freedom, and your psychological ceiling goes a lot higher, and you're able to play with a free mind. So um, he's really starting to understand why I'm implementing certain things, and I think it's good that he sees it for himself. And I think if you are going to train players, that they have to see it for themselves and see that it actually works, because that's really what makes them a believer, and that's really what gets them to buy into doing things the right way. I will be working with a lot of new faces moving forward, middle school and high school students that I have met through my job, that I'm blessed to have. I'm so lucky to be able to even have the opportunity to meet new players within my local area without having to travel so far, that want to work and want to get better. So, I'm excited because I know I'm going to be able to pick something up from them. I'm going to learn something from them, but hopefully in return I can give them something back that they can use in their games, and hopefully, contribute moving forward. But yeah, stay tuned. I'm going to have more videos coming through. I have a lot of stuff on my Instagram. Go ahead and check that out. Keep playing, keep practicing right, work harder, work smarter. Remember to have fun.